Assalamu alaikum students, I hope everybody is doing well. In previous videos we have revised translation as well as question answers, and today we are going to start with the exercise. On page number 39 we have this cataphoric reference and anaphoric reference. First of all, we are going to discuss about cataphoric reference. An expression that refers to a later expression in the discourse is called a cataphoric reference, which means if you have to look forward in the sentence to identify the meaning of something, that later expression would be called as an cataphoric reference. जैसा कि अगर किसी इबारत में किसी चीज़ के मायने जानने के लिए हमें आगे जाना पड़े तो इसे कैटाफोरिक रेफरेंस कहते हैं. As if they have given us example, the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companion Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq raziyallahu ta'ala anhu migrated from Makkah to Medina in the year 622 AD. His companion is in bold, which means to identify who is a companion we have to look forward into the sentence, then that is a cataphoric reference. हमें उनके साथी के बारे में जानने के लिए जुमले में आगे बढ़ना पड़ा, जो कैटाफोरिक रेफरेंस की मिसाल है. Now we are going to move towards the anaphoric reference. An expression that refers to an earlier expression in the discourse is called an anaphoric reference. In cataphoric we were looking forward, but in anaphoric, that is vice versa, we have to look back into the sentence to clear the meaning. यानी कि अगर किसी इबारत में किसी चीज़ के मायने जानने के लिए हमें पीछे देखना पड़े, इसे anaphoric reference कहते हैं. As if they have given us example. Hazrat Asma raziyallahu ta'ala anhu was amongst the early few who accepted Islam. She was the daughter of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq raziyallahu ta'ala anhu. The word she is highlighted. So if we have to identify about she, we have to look back into the sentence that this she is referring to Hazrat Asma raziyallahu ta'ala anhu. So that is the example of anaphoric reference. Now we have this exercise. Tell whether the references given in these sentences are anaphoric or cataphoric. Sentence number 1 we have Abu Jahl, the chief of the disbelievers, in a fit of fury headed towards Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq raziyallahu ta'ala anhu home. He began to knock at the door violently. If you look at this word Abu Jahl, if we want to know about this thing, we have to move forward in the sentence, the chief of the disbelievers. So that is the example of cataphoric reference. Now they have written he over there. So if we want to know which he they are talking about, we have to move forward, move back into the sentence. This he is referring to Abu Jahl. So that is the example of anaphoric reference. Number 2 we have her grandfather Abu Quhafa raziyallahu ta'ala anhu was a disbeliever at that time. Here we have her grandfather. To know who is her grandfather, we have to look forward into the sentence. That is Abu Quhafa, which means that is the example of cataphoric reference. Number 3 we have when Aslam was playing cricket, he hurt his hand. So here this he is referring back to Aslam. That is the example of anaphoric reference. Number 3, before she finished the work, Neelam had checked the mistakes once again. Here she they have written, that is referring to the Neelam, but that is the later expression, which means that is the example of cataphoric reference. Number 5 we have Anis threw the stone, he broke the window. This he is referring back to Anis. That is the example of anaphoric reference. Number 6, when she entered the room, Zeba was surprised to see so many guests. So this she is referring Zeba, and that is the later expression in the sentence. So that is the example of cataphoric reference. The city of gardens, Lahore, is also famous for its historical places. The city of gardens is referring to the later expression Lahore. So that is also the example of cataphoric reference. Then we have this vocabulary part on page number 40. A is choose the correct meanings of the underlined words. First MCQ we have, it was so delicate a situation. Options are difficult, easy, sensitive, fragile. So we have to write down the meaning of this delicate, and the right answer is C, sensitive. Number 2 we have Abu Jahl began to knock at the door violently. Options are politely, slowly, forcefully, angrily, and the right answer is forcefully. Number 3, she simply posed a counter question that infuriated Abu Jahl. Options are pleased, helped, enraged, annoyingly, and the right answer is C, enraged. Number 4 we have she remained steadfast and did not reveal the secret. Options are patient, firm and resolute, ready to face, prepared for the worst. And the right meaning of steadfast is firm and resolute. Number B we have consult a dictionary to find the meanings of the following words, phrases and use them in sentences. Number 1 we have mad with anger, गुस्से से झुंझलाया हुआ, fit of fury, तैश में आ जाना, reveal the secret, राज फाश करना या राज जाहिर करना, resolute, पुख्ता, alleviate, शिद्दत को कम करना, migration, हिजरत, companion, साथी, refuge, पनाह, gave away, बांट दी, determined, पुरअज़्म. Dear students, you are going to make sentences of these words on your notebooks. Now we have this grammar portion. First of all, we have abstract noun. Abstract noun is the name of quality, action or state. Abstract nouns are formed from adjectives, verbs and common nouns. In simple words, we may say that abstract nouns are those nouns that we can feel only. We cannot touch them. For example, beauty, bravery, anger, as if they have also given us example. She faced every calamity of life with patience and valor. This patience and valor are also the examples of abstract noun. So part A we have underline the abstract nouns in paragraph number 4. That is going to be your homework. Number B we have form abstract nouns from the following adjectives and verbs. Use these nouns in sentences of your own. So here they have given us adjectives as well as verbs. We would have to change them into abstract noun. First of all, we have courageous. The abstract noun of this word would be courage. Then empty. Abstract noun would be emptiness. Difficult, difficulty. Generous, generosity. Resolute, resolution. Suffer, suffering. Dear students, you are also going to make sentences of these words as well on your notebooks. Then we have this C part, put articles where required. We have two types of articles. First of all, we have definite article and then we have indefinite article. A and an we have in a indefinite article, and the is the example of definite article. Indefinite article a we use with the singular, and an we use with the vowel words, and indefinite articles are used with countable nouns, and definite article the we use with the specific things. Number 1 we have trees are grown on either sides of canal. So here canal is the specific things. Here we are going to use the canal. Trees are grown on either sides of the canal. Number 2 we have her courage and patience are exemplary. In this sentence we are not going to use any of the article. Number 3, kindness and tolerance are noble deeds. Again we are not going to use any of the article. Number 4 we have higher you go, cooler it is. Then that would be the higher you go, the cooler it is. Number 5, he is tallest boy in his class. So here they have used superlative degree, and with the superlative degree we always use in a definite article. So that would be he is the tallest boy in his class. Number 6, we have dog is faithful animal. So if one thing is referring to its whole community, with that we always use definite article. So here we are going to write down the dog is a faithful animal. Number 7, Indus is largest river in Pakistan. Indus is the name of specific place. With that we are going to use definite article. The Indus is the largest, because largest is the superlative degree. Number 8, we have Mount Everest is highest peak in world. So Mount Everest is the name of specific place. The Mount Everest is the highest, because highest is the superlative degree. Peak in the world, because world is again the specific thing. Number 9, Alize is most intelligent girl in school. Then that would be Alize is the most intelligent girl in the school. Number 10, where are books which I bought a week ago? So here we are going to write down where are the books which I bought a week ago. A preposition is a word placed before a noun or a pronoun to show in what relation the person or thing indicated by it stands in regard to something else. In other words, you may say that a preposition is used to show the relationship between subject and object, and it also tells the place of the object. So in preposition of time we discuss about 3 things: in, at and on. In we use with the name of months, year, seasons, part of the day, duration. For example, in June, in September, in November, in January, in March. With the name of months we are going to use in, and with years, for example, in 2011, in 1999, in 2020, and seasons, winter, summer, autumn, spring. With the name of the season we also use in, part of the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and the duration is in a minute, in 2 weeks, in a second. These are the examples, the way we are going to use in into the sentences. Then we have at. At we use with the part of the day, for example, at night, at noon, at midnight. And then we have time of the day, for example, at 8 o'clock, at midnight. Celebrations at Eid, at birthday. So these are the things that take at preposition. Fixed phrases, for example, at the same time, at the meanwhile. These are the phrases that take at. Then we have last, on. On we use with the days of the week, for example, on Sunday, on Friday, on Saturday, on Monday. With these week names we use on. Date, on the 20th of August. And second last is special holidays, for example, on the Iqbal day, on my birthday. With these we use on. And a special part of the day, for example, on the morning of October the 11th. As if that's the special part of the day, that's why we are going to use on over there. We have part D, identify the prepositions in paragraphs 3 and 4 of the unit. That is going to be your homework. Number E, filling the blanks with suitable prepositions given below. Number 1, we have the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam migrated dash Makkah to Medina in 622 AD. Options are between, from, after, into. And the right answer is B, from. Number 2, we have Abu Jahl dash a fit of fury headed towards Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq's Raziyallahu Ta'ala anhu home. Options are with, after, in, into. And the right answer is in. Number 3, we have he began knocking dash the door violently. Options are at, on, into, about. Right answer is A, at. Number 4, at this she instantly ran dash a corner of the home. Options are into, through, to, towards. And the right answer is C, 2. Number 4 we have, she has resolute faith dash Allah Almighty. Options are of, in, at, to. And the right answer is in. She has resolute faith in Allah Almighty. Number 6 we have, she gave dash all the money to the poor and the needy. Options are out, through, in, away. And the right answer is D, away. Number 7 we have, her life would always be a beacon dash light for all of us. Options are in, of, with, into. And the right answer is B, of. Part F we have, filling the blanks with prepositions of time. Now we are going to use prepositions in the given blanks as well. A we have, Ali is arriving dash January 26 dash 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Ali is arriving on January 26 at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Number B we have, Saqib is leaving dash Friday at noon. As if it's a part of the day, so that's why we are going to use on over there. Number C we have, Ashar worked for his law firm dash 1995. With the years we always use in, so here we are going to use in. Number D, I met Shaheen dash 9 a.m. So with the time of the day we use at. Number E, the doctor will see Elise dash the evening. Evening is a part of the day, with that we use in. Number F we have, Sobia has her birthday dash September 11. So that is a special part of a day, with that we use on. Last we have, we will have vacation dash summer in summer. Now we are going to do punctuate the following using capital letters, comma and full stop. They have given us paragraph. We have to use punctuation marks. The Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, first words, first letter would be capital, so T would be capital. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, R would be capital. And his close companion Hazrat's H would be capital, Abu's A would be capital, Bakr's B would be capital, and Siddiq's S would be capital. Raziyallahu ta'ala anhu, comma, migrated from Makkah to Medina. That is the name of specific places. So Makkah's M and Medina's M would be capital. In the year 622 AD, A would be capital, then dot, and D would be capital, then dot, because that is the abbreviation, and we always write down abbreviation with the capital letters. Whence W would be capital, the chiefs of various tribe of Makkah, Makkah's M would be capital, came to know about the migration of the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasul's R would be capital, and his close companion, comma, Hazrat's H would be capital, Abu Bakr Siddiq's first initial letters would be capital, Raziyallahu ta'ala anhu, comma, they got furious. In the end we are going to put full stop.